Welcome back to a post-match reaction of Manchester United versus West Ham United. This is your boy Yasser Saeed. Welcome back to my channel YUFC TV, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We're at 105 subscribers, guys. By the end of the week, let's get to 110. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the support you guys give me, guys. This is a post-match reaction to Manchester United versus West Ham United in the FA Cup. Manchester United hosted West Ham United. Well, guys, let's dive right in. Let's dive right in. Man United ended up winning the game 3. Yes, 3-1. The champions, the Carabao Cup champions, hosted West Ham United and David Moyes West Ham United and beat them 3-1. Yeah, I mean it was a spicy one. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was eh, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. We made a couple of changes. Let's just go start off talking about the starting lineup. Let me just scroll down. Yep. So the start lineup, as you can see, Scott McTominay starts along with David De Gea, Lindelof, Maguire. The Martinez and Varane were rested for this game. Today, Bruno Fernandes started. I mean, he always starts every game. Malacia for left back. Luke Shaw got rested. Sabitzer and McTominay midfield pairing. Um, what you call it? As what's it? Casemiro and Fred were both rested today. And then Marcus Rashford was rested. So we started a front three of Anthony on the right, Garnacho on the left, and Wickhurst up top. That's how we started. This was the bench. Heaton was on the bench. Martinez and Varane both on the bench. Juan Bissaka was on the bench. Casemiro was on the bench. Fred, Palestra, Alenga, and Marcus Rashford. So, guys, first half, not much to talk about. It was pretty much a dull first half. It was 0-0. The tempo of Man United was very low. Um, I think West Ham United was the better team the first half. Cannot lie. I believe Antonio had an opportunity. He got in behind Maguire. Should have scored. Didn't. Well, that was pretty much the theme of the game for Antonio. He had a couple opportunities where he could have scored, which would have been a completely different result. But thankfully for Man United, he didn't. Then we got into the second half. Let me just stop sharing this real quick. We got into the second half. Let me just post up the stats for this game. Yeah, it was a weird one. I'm not even lying to you guys. It was not the best of watch. Let me just say that. Man United had to make some changes, guys. We played, I believe, 10 games, 10 games in February. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Let me just share the screen with you guys. There you go. So yeah, so as you can see, um, with the stats, 22 shots to their 10, shots on target 87, 60%, 40%. May not have more passes, better pass accuracy, may not have more fouls, more yellow cards, more offsides, and more corners. And the corners were the theme of the second half, to be honest. So let me just go and talk about the second half. Scott McTominay went off, and Casemiro came right on. This was on halftime, so that happened on halftime. Scott McTominay had a red card, so that's that. And then Man United lapse in concentration. Man United defense fell asleep. Side Bernhardt actually curled it in, and the worst thing about it is, like, my feed, we didn't get to watch it in real time because our feed froze. So I was watching this game on ESPN Plus, and whoever was watching on ESPN Plus know that we didn't get to watch the West Ham goal on live. So it's because their feed froze. It just froze. Next, you know, it was 1-0. Said Bernhammer put the ball in the back of the net. Apparently, Man United players stopped because they thought it was going to be a whistle. They didn't play to the whistle, and said Bernhammer beautiful goal, 1-0 to West Ham United. Two things happened. Man United then increased the tempo, but then West Ham United also felt scared and felt like they needed to keep their lead. Because what ended up happening was West Ham United ended up going into their shell. They ended up sitting back and they were playing very deep. And then this allowed Man United with us just to keep the ball and just we kept attacking. At one point they were in their half and they couldn't get out of the half. The ball was just coming back and just coming back. Man United, we were just attacking. And around the 65th minute, Man United, every time I had to make substitution, bring on Marcus Rashford. He ended up bringing on Marcus Rashford um, for Anthony. Let me just think. Yeah, for Anthony, Weghorst played as a 10, but pushed Bruno Fernandez on the right. Yeah, and then we ended up. So what ended up happening was in the 71st minute, Man United, Garnacho gets fouled on the box. Bruno Fernandez takes a free kick. Casemiro scores a header, but it was ruled for an offsides. But that was foreshadowing for things to come for Man United because Man United ended up we just from the 65th minute onward we were just on top of West Ham United. Then we ended up getting a couple of corners and back to back, and I believe it was the third corner, second corner. Um, so yeah, we ended up getting corners and corners, and then we finally ended up scoring from a corner. Actually, we didn't score; they scored. It was own goal. I mean, the ball from Bruno Fernandez was unbelievable from the corner. Twice, Bruno Fernandez, unbelievable delivery. One to the head of Casemiro, the other one to the head of the West Ham defender, which I cannot lie to you. I mean, he really didn't. Beautiful header from him. Beautiful header from him. But at the end of the day, the delivery was just unbelievable. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I feel like he just didn't have the time or the reaction to do anything other than just put a head on it, and that's what he did in the bottom corner. That's his top corner. So that's that. And then we ended up once we got to 1-1. Everyone pretty much felt like Man United and was on the ascendant. We kept attacking, but as the time was ticking down, it looked like we were going to extra time, and for if it wasn't for an 18-year old that has breaking out the season and has been scoring important goals for Man United. A bit inconsistent. Pretty much, he got criticized for his inconsistency. Some criticism was overtly harsh. As you guys know that the whole Twitter frenzy about him, etc., etc. Um, but I mean, 89th, it was 90th minute. Going to the 90th minute, I mean, Garnacho gets the ball, gets a touch, and you're thinking, oh no, he should have taken the first time. But Alejandro Garnacho take a touch, one touch, bam, curls it bottom corner. Unbelievable. And that was pretty much the winner because that was in the 90th minute and that was game over. Fred ended up coming off for Sabitzer. Western United just didn't have anything left. To be honest, they just didn't have anything. And it just seems like a I don't watch West Ham United as much, but it just seems like a theme for West Ham United. They just don't score goals. They had opportunities. They had absolute opportunity. Martinez got absolutely done over by Anthony at one point, and Anthony was on goal, could have passed the ball, but went for it, and then they saved it. So, um, and then just to the icing on the cake, Fred. The defender made a mistake. The ball came to Weghorst to Fred, boom, goal, and that's all she wrote. Man United on to the next round. The draw has happened. We are going to play Fulham. And yeah, let me just see if I can just pull up an image about the fixtures. Mm, yeah, the FA Cup draw. Yeah, so I got a picture right here, guys. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. FA Cup draw. As you can see, this is the FA Cup draw. I don't know. I don't know why it took me. Anyways, FA Cup draw. FA Cup draw. As you can see on the screen, Manchester City are playing Burnley. Manchester United are going to play Fulham. Brighton and Hove Albion are going to play Grimsby Town. Sheffield United are going to play Blackburn Rovers. There's ties to be played weekend of of 18th and 19th of March. Um, from what I understand, Man United will be hosting Fulham. So I believe everyone that is on the left side are going to be hosting everyone that's going to be on the right side. So Manchester City will be hosting Burnley, Man United will be hosting Fulham, Brighton and Albion are going to be hosting Grimsby Town, Sheffield United will be hosting Blackburn Rovers. That's what I am assuming because Manchester United are playing at home to Fulham. So in the quarterfinals. So yeah, that is that. Let's do a bit of a player ratings. You know, why not? Just to finish it up, let's do a bit of player ratings. Let's do a bit of player ratings. Player ratings. Player ratings. Yes, sir. So there you go. Player ratings, guys. Let's end it up with player ratings. Alrighty, guys. As you can, all right. So everyone can see David De Gea. Yeah, no, David De Gea as a goalkeeper. De Gea. David De Gea today will be a 7. I thought David De Gea kept us in the game at times. And yeah, he saved that. I mean, what a ball by Keta to Anthony and Antonio in behind Maguire. A one-on-one goalkeeper, boom, Maguire De Gea saves it. I think De Gea had like absolutely 2 to 3 fantastic save that pretty much kept us in the game and kept out West Ham United. Today was not our best performance, and our back because we shuffled the back line, it was not our best defensive performance, not at all. So I actually bumped the head to an 8 out of 10. Maguire, Lindelof, actually Lindelof. Lindelof was on the left. Lindelof, I'll came off around the 65th minute to Martinez. Um, I think Lindelof was 6 today. I don't think he had a great game. I just think he was just average. Um, El Capitan, Maguire, same. I think they both had a similar game. Some people will probably give Maguire a 5. Um, I mean, let's be could have cost us a goal. Apparently, it did cost us a goal. Once he stopped playing instead of playing to the whistle. Yeah, Maguire. I'll give Maguire. I don't want to be too harsh, so a 5. I don't think he was. I don't know. Maguire just not today. Didn't have his best game. Um, Diego Dolo. Thought he was poor. I thought the low was poor. I felt like the low in the final third. Um, I think he needs to do a lot more. A lot more. I don't think he gives us enough in the final third. I feel like his decision making in the final third. That's what he's in the game for. You're in the game to create. You're in the game to go forward. That's why you're. That's why you played today. So I didn't think he gave us that. I think Diego Dolo had a poor game today, so I'm gonna give him a 4. Actually, I'm gonna give him a 6. I'm not gonna be harsh. So I mean, I'm gonna give him a 6. Him and Lindelof pretty much had the same game, in my opinion. I just didn't think the backline was that good today. Other than Malasia, I thought Malasia was fantastic today. One of our best players, to be honest, if not our best player. I give him Tower Malasia an 8, along with David De Gea. I thought Tower Malasia was fantastic. Center midfielders, we had Sabitzer. Not gonna lie to you, Sabitza's game. He had a shot today that was saved by the West Ham goalkeeper. I think it was Ariola that was in goal for them. Um, yeah, Sabitzer. I don't think he had a good game as well. I thought the best player in midfield for the first 65 minutes, um, probably the first 15 minutes of the game, where probably has to be Paqueta. I think Sabista kind of got. I don't know. I don't think he had a good game today. I give Sabista. I give Sabista. Give him a 6. McTominay. I thought he had a. I think he had a poor game today. I give McTominay a 5. I just don't. He didn't offer anything to the team. Midfield was bypassed too many times. I mean, we didn't get a hold of. We don't. I mean, I feel bad for McTominay because his performance looks even 10 times worse because Casemiro was just that much better when he came on. So he just looks so bad. So I give McTominay a 5. McTominay a 5. Bruno Fernandez. I think Bruno Fernandez was an 8 today. I thought Bruno Fernandes was unbelievable. I mean, he that ball from the corner for the own goal. It was sensational. I mean, at some point you just got to feel bad for the defender because defender went up to win the header. He did win the header, but I mean the ball was just perfect. It just needed a touch, and that's what the defender did. He touched it, put it in the back of the net for put it in the back of his own net. I thought his delivery to Casemiro was unbelievable as well. Yeah, I thought Bruno Fernandez had a fantastic second half. I'm not gonna lie to you, so I'm gonna give him an 8. That's what Bruno Fernandez is, a game changer. Bruno Fernandes, one of the few players in world football that can impact the game the way he does. Bruno, here's the thing about Bruno Fernandez, and this is something I don't know if I said this before, probably did, but I'm probably gonna say this again. Bruno Fernandez is world class, absolutely world class. He's because here's the thing: a world class player doesn't have to play well for 90 minutes. A world class player doesn't have to play well for 10, 12 games. What it defines a world class player, makes you a world class player is how can you fundamentally have a immeasurable impact in the game, and that's what Bruno Fernandes does. Bruno Fernandes can have a stinker for like 70 minutes a game. Boom, gets a goal. Boom, wins the ball in the crucial areas, puts someone through. Boom. That's what Bruno Fernandes. He fundamentally changes the game. He has such a profound impact in the game where it's like he is the catalyst. Bruno Fernandes is legit the catalyst. Once I was a science major, so I took science class. The catalyst in scientific terms is the element or the what you call it, the chemical compound that is crucial for the chemical reaction to actually occur. Without the catalyst, the chemical reaction does not occur. And that's Bruno Fernandez. He is our catalyst. He is like he is the soul of this club. He's the soul of this team. We go as far as Bruno Fernandez goes, and I believe it was unbelievable. Like the impact he has in the game is, I mean, few players, Ronaldo, Messi, uh, you know, these guys, you don't see him in the game, but boom, you have to keep aware of them because before boom, boom, they have an impact on the game. So unbelievable, Bruno. Right winger was Anthony. Anthony. I felt like, yeah, I mean, I thought he was involved. I thought he was involved in the game. I don't think he had a bad game, but I thought he was involved. I thought he gave us he was a spark. I give Anthony a six. I give Anthony a six. Alejandro, Alejandro, Starboy Garnacho. I mean, my word. I'm gonna give him my man of the match. I give him a nine. I mean, even without the goal, I thought he had a seven. His performance was a seven, but with the goal was a nine because he won us the game, and that's what the game is about. Winners, game winners, bro. Game winners. 90th minute, boom, at the Stratford end. I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, the way he was. I mean, Garnacho was a handful. West Ham was kept running at them over and over and over again. They couldn't handle him today. Gave him so much trouble, and for me, he deserved his goal today. And what a phenomenal finish! What a phenomenal finish! With Weghorst, I thought he had a fantastic game. I thought to top it off a fantastic performance would have been a goal. I give him a seven. Wood Vegas had a fantastic game. Um, I mean, what more can I say? Unbelievable. Anthony came off. Bruno went on the right. Lakers went on where Bruno Fernandez was, and Marcus Rashford came on. I thought Marcus Rashford was a seven. I thought he gave us a different dynamic. Wood Weghorst played as a plan, playing now for Marcus Rashford. I just didn't think he had one chance, nearly scored from. Other than that, he didn't much have much chances. But yeah, worked his socks off for the team. Yeah, seven. Um, and then Martinez came on for Lindelof. I mean, this it just Lissandro Martinez just a different level. I mean, he didn't have a scintillating performance. Once he came on, so I give him a seven. But he just gives us a different. He just takes us to a different level. That really does. Um, Scott Tomini, yeah, obviously. Casemiro, how can I forget Casemiro? I mean, what a player! What a player! What a player! I mean, Casemiro, man, what a player! Casemiro, I give him an eight. I give him an eight. He was that good, like to the point where like West Ham United pretty much like cowered and was pretty much set back because they couldn't control the game anymore. They couldn't control their midfield, just couldn't boss the game anymore. Yeah, Casemiro, what a player! Eight should have almost had nearly had a goal, nearly had a goal. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Put the ball back in the net, offside, but that much by a step. Yes. Sabista came off for Fedinho, got his goal. I mean, my word, like the transformation from Fred. I don't man, Ten Hag, man, the magic he's doing, like unbelievable. Fred came on. Yes, did he give freak? Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Fred gave a beautiful ball to someone. Um, but yeah, got his goal. Fred 7, 8. I mean, it's up to you. I can't decide. 7.5. I mean, I don't do half points, so yeah. I'm gonna give him a 7.5. 7.5 wasn't on long enough, but yeah, man, when we got a goal. It wasn't on that long. We got a goal. What a player! What a player! And yeah, that's it, guys, for me. This is my match reaction, guys. Like always, a like, share, and subscribe, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Road to 110 subscribers. We are 105, guys. Hopefully, get there by the end of this week. Have a couple of days left. The weekend is about. Today is Wednesday. Yep, today is Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So before, hopefully by the end of this week, we can get to 110 subscribers, guys. Road to 110 subscribers, guys. Like always, guys, if you guys have any comments, any player ratings, something you guys disagree, maybe I give a player too high of a rating, maybe I give a player too low of a rating, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. And I'm gonna see you guys soon. Guys. Peace, 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 peace.